This is the Black Information Network Daily Podcast, and I'm your host, Ramses Ja. And sometimes the amount of stories that make their way to us means that we simply can't cover everything that comes our way. But from time to time, a story just stays with me, and I feel compelled to share it with you and give you my thoughts. And now, one more thing.
I got one more thing I'd like to talk to you about right now.
To the Index now. Late today, rapper Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting and wounding Megan Thee Stallion. He was found guilty of shooting her in the feet in Los Angeles in 2020. The district attorney saying he has shown no remorse. In a written statement, Megan Thee Stallion telling the judge she has not experienced a single day of peace since the shooting.
Okay, so as you heard, the one and only Tory Lanez has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. And people have been having mixed reactions about this. And I feel like it's important to remind everyone that this really isn't the best time for mixed feelings. I've compiled a handful of social media posts that I think really help me explain my point. But in short, before I get to those, we have to bear in mind that Tory Lanez has tried to escape accountability for his actions. Tory Lanez admitted that, in a roundabout way, exactly what he did to Megan Thee Stallion. And while it is definitely sad to see a black man consumed by the criminal justice system in this country, it is entirely appropriate for people to be held accountable for their actions. And so I understand the spirit of, some people's reactions to this, but I think that some of the perspective that I've managed to compile for today's installment of One More Thing will help kind of bring a sense of logic to this situation, some reasonableness. So, one post that I found says that you can avoid 10 years in prison simply by not shooting people. Simple enough. Another one from @ShotTired says, y'all wrong for laughing at Tory Lanez getting sentenced to 10 years in prison. You should instead throw your head back and cackle. I need to see bigger reactions, y'all. We practiced for this. Another one still. Tory Lanez got 10 years for shooting the Megan in the foot, but Pop Smoke's killer got 4. Make it make sense, right? So again, there's some people on the other side pushing back. And, maybe 10 years is harsh, but you'll see why it's not nearly as harsh as it could have been for him. This next one is from Tasia Tej. I want y'all to realize that Tory had the opportunity to take a plea deal and serve almost no time. Instead, he was so arrogant in the process because he thought painting Megan as a liar on social media would hold up in trial. It backfired in the worst possible way. Dapper Domo says something that I believe is really potent. Yes, the criminal justice system was built to take advantage of black people and has been a tool of white supremacy. No, the Tory Lanez case was not one example of this. Yes, protect black women, included from black men when necessary, and it's necessary often. And again, those are some harsh truths. Megan Thee Stallion deserved an outcome that was favorable, and Tory Lanez deserved to be held accountable for his crimes. For those that saw the video, we saw her hopping out, bleeding out of her foot. Let's see this next one. Dragonfly Jones says 10 years is a long time. Bruh, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 2033. But anyways, I'm thinking about ordering Chinese tonight. Probably beef and broccoli with white rice. Anyone else feel like beef and broccoli goes better with white rice than fried rice, or is that just me? So again, just being playful, saying that doesn't really care that much, doesn't really resonate as being particularly meaningful. This is just the natural order of things. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And again, I'm not trying to knock Tory Lanez, but I am all about accountability. And I am about protecting Black women. Here's another one from Hood Opulence. 10 years for intentionally shooting someone is not excessive. Not to mention all the lying, the harassment, the emotional and mental pain Megan Thee Stallion had to go through and still going through. Another one that says, this is from @success WSA Given. He shot her. Then he went on a worldwide tour making fun of her with his little weirdo friends. You got 10 years, huh? # Tory Lanez. And I'll leave you with this last one. I still can't believe Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, and some people are more upset that he was found guilty and sentenced, not that he shot her. And of course, you can find all of these up on the Black Information Network Instagram if you want to review them for yourself. But just some added context for folks that feel like this headline is sad. I'm not going to take that away from you, but I think it's more than sad. I think it's justice, and justice doesn't remove the sadness, nor is it particularly happy. It's justice. And in this moment, I feel like rather than being sad for Tory Lanez, we should be happy that Megan Thee Stallion had a favorable outcome. And as always, at this point, I open the floor up to you to let me know what you think. You can use the red microphone talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app, or of course, you can hit me at Ramses Ja on all social media. Let's talk about it. And until we do, peace. This has been a production of the Black Information Network. Today's show is produced by Chris Thompson. Have some thoughts you'd like to share? Use the red microphone talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. While you're there, be sure to hit subscribe and download all of our episodes. I am your host, Ramses Ja on all social media. Join us tomorrow as we share our news with our voice, from our perspective, right here on the Black Information Network Daily Podcast.